So a lot of you probably know already that Kesha was trying to get out of her music deal with Sony and Dr. Luke. I did a story about it before. And here's an update to the story. I'm going to read to what TMZ said, and it's really interesting because they titled the story, quote, Kesha, Sony says she could be the next Adele. Anyway, TMZ writes, and I quote, Kesha could become the next Adele. At least that's what Sony Music is claiming in a last-ditch effort to keep the singer under its label. Kesha's locked in a nasty battle to drop Sony and Dr. Luke, claiming the deal she got with them is torpedoing her comeback. According to legal documentations obtained by TMZ, Sony has scoffed at Kesha's claims, pointing out Adele, Justin Timberlake, and D'Angelo all took long breaks and came back stronger. Sony also says it's invested more than $11 million in Kesha's career, and she's made a ton of cash as a result, $3 million in royalties alone. As for Kesha's grousing she's falling out of the public eye, Sony's calling bullshit, saying the singer's taken on acting roles on Jane the Virgin and Jim and the Holograms. An Adele-like comeback is possible, but it's hard to picture Adele brushing her teeth with a bottle of Jack. End quote. Wow. But here's the deal. The whole Adele comparison, I don't like it. And the reason why is because I prefer Kesha over Adele any day. And I don't just mean the way that she looks either. I mean her music as well. I haven't heard much of Adele's music, but the little bit that I heard just didn't do it for me. And I'm going to say Team Kesha as far as comparisons are concerned. But anyways, what do you think about Kesha being released from Sony? Do you think they should do it? Do you think they should just keep her there with her career in limbo? I've been waiting for some new Kesha music for how many years now? I mean, she came out in 2009. I mean, she had that hit TikTok, and it was just an amazing record, man. I love that record. That's one of my favorites. And of course, Dr. Luke, if I'm not mistaken, produced that beat. And let me see, that was 2009. Now it's about to be 2016. So we're talking about 7 years coming next year. She's a young girl. I don't think Kesha's even quite 30 yet. I think Kesha's 28 or 29. And for her career to be held in limbo like that, I mean, her mother was a musician, and here she is being a musician herself. It's in her blood. It's something that she needs to do. So Sony needs to just say, you know what? We're just going to chalk this one up as a loss. We're just going to find somebody else, another hot blonde, because we just got to let her move on with her career. I understand that she may be a cash cow for the label, but it's like, come on, Sony, have a heart. She's been through a lot. Either Dr. Luke did what she said or Dr. Luke did not. Either way, if somebody would lie like that and claim that somebody did the things that she's saying he did, then that means that she's desperate to get out of that contract and not work with him, not deal with him. And if those allegations are in fact true, then they're pretty bad. That's something that no woman should be forced to be around and forced to endure. But that's just my opinion. Let me know what you think about it all below. Be sure to subscribe to the Meat Magazine YouTube channels. Visit meatmagazine.blogspot.com. Follow me on Twitter at Meat Magazine. Sony, let her go, because you're making yourselves look really, really bad, like as if you don't care about women. Speaking of women, where are the women's organizations? Why don't they speak up for Kesha? Let me know below. Meat Magazine.